Chapter 1. Intro. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Ever wondered what goes into making my smart home videos? Today, I'm pulling back the curtain to show you exactly what hardware, software, and online resources I use to bring these videos to life. Let's dive in. Chapter 2. Hardware. When it comes to editing, video production, and pretty much everything else, I rely on my old but still powerful Dell XPS 9720. It may be showing its age, but it's still an absolute beast. On my desk, I also use a Dell U2723QE, a gorgeous 27-inch 4K IPS monitor that gives me plenty of screen space and razor-sharp detail. For filming and photography, this is my main lineup: Nikon D850 with multiple lenses, GoPro Hero 10 Black, Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra for quick shots. And of course, there is some additional gear that makes my workflow easier: 2 tripods and a stand, which I use for most of my unboxing shots. A selection of tripod heads, a light meter, and lights, because smart homes deserve to be shown in the best light possible. Just to be clear, I didn't buy all of this specifically for smart home videos. My Nikon camera and photography gear have been with me for almost a decade, thanks to my photography obsession. That said, they're not ideal for video work. While the D850 can shoot in 4K, it doesn't offer autofocus during recording. The laptop and monitor? Originally purchased for photo editing. The GoPro? Picked up years ago to film marine wildlife while scuba diving and snorkeling. So in reality, I didn't need to expand my kit at all to begin my trial run as a content creator. Chapter 3. Screen Extender. This chapter gets its own spotlight because I'm still figuring out how this new piece of gear fits into my workflow. Saviala kindly sent me the S8 Pro portable triple laptop screen extender and asked for an honest review. And I have to say, it looked promising. The extender comes very well packed, giving off a premium first impression. Inside the box, you'll find the screen extender itself, neatly stored in a high-quality pouch, a user guide, a quick installation guide. A set of cables. HDMI to USB-C. ×2. USB-A to USB-C. USB-C to USB-C ×2. The pouch is nicely made with a reinforced side for protection. And the extender feels sturdy and well thought out in terms of design. First impression, definitely positive. When it comes to connecting the screens to your laptop, you can use either two HDMI to USB-C cables, or two USB-C to USB-C cables, or one of each, depending entirely on the ports your laptop offers. If at least one screen is connected via a USB-C port with power delivery, you should be good to go. If not, you'll need to connect a 5 volts USB power adapter to the device's power input. The same applies if the extender doesn't function properly or if the brightness appears too low. On the back of the screen extender, starting from the left, you'll find a multifunction button and 3 USB-C ports for connecting both screens and supplying additional power if needed. For my configuration, I'm using HDMI and USB-C connections. I don't need extra power because the USB port on my laptop provides enough for the extender. The fixed mounting clips keep the extender securely in place, making the setup feel impressively stable for something so portable. The built-in kickstand also helps support the weight and keeps everything nicely balanced. As with any multi-screen setup, you can choose between mirroring your display or extending your desktop for extra workspace. And if you're using just one screen, you can even rotate it for a vertical orientation. I'm happy to confirm that I'll be using the Saviala S8 Pro triple laptop screen extender regularly. While it's not quite on the same level as a proper 27-inch 4K monitor, it's perfect for portability. Whenever I'm on the go, this extender will definitely be coming with me. The S8 Pro is light and slim, ideal for travel. The only feature I find unnecessary is the built-in speaker, as most laptops' audio is far superior. Overall, I would definitely recommend the screen extender to anyone looking for extra workspace while traveling, working away from a full desktop setup, or simply without space or budget for multiple monitors. It is practical, well-designed, and makes multi-screen productivity much easier on the move. If you'd like to get one for yourself, you'll find all the details and links in the description below. Chapter 4. Software. On the software side, my Dell runs Windows 11 Pro. I write all my scripts in Microsoft Word. Simple and reliable. For video editing, I use Adobe Premiere Rush. Straightforward and effective. For visuals, Adobe Photoshop helps me enhance photos and craft eye-catching thumbnails. For voiceovers, I use Applio to create AI voice models and generate narration. Best part? Applio is free. When audio needs a cleanup, Audacity is my go-to for editing voiceovers and background music. Another great free app. Other free tools I use: Shutter Encoder to convert video files, AZ Screen Recorder to capture apps on my phone, OBS Studio to record Home Assistant on my laptop. That is my digital toolkit, but if you've got a favorite app or hidden gem I should try, drop it in the comments. I'm always up for discovering new toys. Links to all the free software I mentioned are available in the description below. Chapter 5. Online resources. Sometimes I need to buy or source extra music, video clips, or photos. For that, I use Adobe Stock for premium quality assets, and Pixabay for royalty-free music, images, videos, and more. Chapter 6. Conclusion. I'm still without a proper, dedicated video camera, and that's something I'll probably need to invest in sooner or later if I want to take my content quality to the next level. Another piece of gear that could really help improve my videos is a gimbal. I've had it on my wish list for quite some time. As you can see, if you want to start a YouTube channel, a smartphone is more than good enough to get going. In fact, I'd strongly encourage you to start with just your phone. That's how most creators begin. You can always upgrade later if you decide this is the path you want to follow. I hope this video inspires at least one of you to take the leap and begin your own creative journey. Don't wait for the perfect gear or the perfect moment. Just start, experiment, and enjoy the process. You might be surprised at how far it can take you. Chapter 7. Thank you. And that's it. A full behind-the-scenes look at my video production setup. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this peek behind the curtain, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a new smart home guide. You can also support my work through Buy Me a Coffee or PayPal. Links are in the description. See you in the next one. And happy creating!